the Brawling Brutes versus Imperium in a good way to open up Extreme Rules. And I gotta say, I was happy with the results because I was going for the Brawling Brutes, and they pulled on an excellent performance against Imperium. Oh my gosh! When I saw the Donnybrook match, I now know what they mean by Donnybrook match. It was barrels and barrels for days, and the shillelaghs and everything surrounded throughout the whole entire ring. And bruh, that standoff, as soon as both factions entered into the ring, they were having a stare off, and after that, they just both went at it. They went to beep 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 beep, and they both went crazy. And I loved every aspect of this match. Like like as soon as they like the bell ring, all I see is Butch coming over here and then just beating the living hell out of the out of one of the people in Imperium just on the table, just and just keep on going in. And I'm like, Jesus, like, so this one didn't mean a 6-man Donnybrook match. No tag-ins, no nothing, just going in, don't matter who's in the ring. It means basically still have your kind of traditional 6-man tag team without tagging a person in, which I now know what a Donnybrook match is. So, but overall, I loved every single aspect of this match. Like everybody was going in doing something crazy, and then after that, like the camera like cut to the next shot, and then the barricade was already destroyed like 2-3 minutes into the whole match, and I'm like, damn, they going in on this match. It's the crazy ass match, and then I'm like, tables already been destroyed, barrels all over everywhere. Like a part of the barricade was already ripped open. Like they were going ham, and at this point, like I don't know, Imperium was up. Like I think the beginning of the match, going into the middle of the match, they were up like mostly the entire time. And for some way, some reason, just Sheamus just comes out of nowhere and just said, "Bruh, I'm gonna whoop your ass. All right, you may have won the Intercontinental title last like Friday night, but this is Extreme Rules, and I'm here, and I'm came to deliver and whoop your ass." And that's what they did. They just went at it. They just kept on going at it with each other. Like every aspect. They just said, "Bruh, I'm gonna f- you up on God. Like you are gonna have the wrath of my hand right between your face and your neck." And them chops after that, like, bruh, when it comes to Gunther, I don't think I'll be able to survive a chop to the chest, let alone maybe a power bomb or an uppercut, anything from Gunther, because bro, them chops are deadly. You think you think the bro kick, or his Sheamus ways of giving like chops, you think his are deadly? Nah. If any wrestler out there that has faced Gunther knows that his chops are deadly and they hurt like hell. Any person like Drew McIntyre probably does some okay chops. Same thing goes for Randy, but Gunther, them chops are deadly, bro. If I have to go back to a time where when his chops are deadly, I'm thinking about probably when they were like first coming to SmackDown, Gunther and Ludwig. Sorry, I keep on mispronouncing his name, but I remember he was like, "Oh yeah, you do a good job," and he was like standing like, "Yeah," and the next you know, all I hear is, "Beep," and it's like, I'm like, "Yo, you just knocked the wind out of his breath, bro." Like it was so bad, you could see that his eyes were just like, "Oh," like that, like, oh my gosh, bro. I feel like as a regular person, me being as a regular human being, and people he was just giving out chops to just random people just because he wants to. I feel like if you give a chop to me, bro, I would have been like, that'll be me. Oh God, I'll just be like, just give me 1 minute, please. Like I would like be gasping for air because them chops are so deadly. If you're sick, you will feel better just by one chop. You'll be like, wait, I'm feeling better now. Thanks, man. See, like, I don't know, but me personally, a chop to the chest is is brutal, especially if it's coming from Gunther. But overall, Gunther got his ass whooped. Gunther did get his ass whooped, and I like that after they whooped his ass, obviously they didn't pin him because in that moment you want Gunther to be strong. You want him to be superior. Like his goons, like they can get an ass whooping and get pinned, but with Gunther specifically, you want him to be strong. Because I know when this coming SmackDown on this Friday coming, he gonna be like, you never beat me. You never pinned me. And then after that, it's gonna be a whole thing with um Sheamus and Gunther. And I feel like comes down maybe to the next pay per view. I feel like that's when he's gonna have his last or try to have like one final match with Gunther to try to get the intercontinental title off of him. But that's for a later. That's for a topic for a later day. But overall, this was a very good match um, to open up Extreme Rules. I love every single aspect of it. I really find it trying to get like the crowd like energized, hyped for like the rest of the show, which is really good. I really like the aspect about it. And after that, um, real talk. Shit. It's funny because barely anybody in this match got like a 2 count or anything because it was just straight getting blows. They just wanted to tear each other apart limb by limb, and it was crazy. Butch, I'm gonna say Butch was doing his thing in that match. I mean, it's really because Butch be doing some stupid shit, but some from time to time. But this time, Butch was actually just going in and just being his crazy usual self. But it's Butch at the other hand. But yeah, like overall, the Brawling Brutes did pick up a massive win for their faction, and I am happy and stoked to see what else they have in store to for for the rest of WWE and for next week on SmackDown. But I am hyped. I loved every second of it, and like they said, they'll always put out a banger after banger after banger after banger of a match. No matter if they're on Raw, SmackDown, or shoot, back on NXT, it doesn't matter. But your Brawling Brutes for the first W of Extreme Rules.